How many times have you met someone who seemed too good to be true? You know, they're charming, charismatic, they say all the right things, and then bam. You find yourself feeling used, confused, maybe even a little crazy. Let me tell you, that's not you being paranoid, that's a classic sign of manipulation. Today, we're going to talk about how to spot these manipulators, these emotional vampires who suck the life out of you. And I'm not just talking about your garden variety manipulator. We're going deep into the minds of narcissists and even psychopaths. We're going to equip you with simple but powerful psychological tricks to not only recognize them, but to outsmart them. You with me? Let's do this. Let's face it, folks, manipulators are masters of disguise. They're like chameleons, blending in, becoming exactly who you need them to be. They'll shower you with compliments, tell you how much you have in common, how you're their soulmate, but it's all a facade. Don't be blinded by smooth talk and empty promises. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Look beyond the surface and pay attention to their behavior. Is there a disconnect between what they say and what they do? That's your first red flag. You want to know someone's true character? Don't listen to what they tell you, look at how they handle adversity. Ask them this: what did you learn about yourself during a tough time? A manipulator, especially a narcissist, will deflect blame, make excuses, or turn it around on you. But someone who's genuine, who's done the work, they'll talk about personal growth, accountability, and maybe even a little bit of humility. Their answer will tell you everything you need to know. Listen up, because this is important. Our bodies betray us. They reveal our true emotions even when our words try to hide them. Manipulators, especially psychopaths, are often skilled at masking their emotions. But their bodies tell a different story. Pay attention to their movements. Do they hesitate before they speak? Do they have incomplete gestures? That's a sign of insecurity. And watch out for the turtle. You know, when they hunch their shoulders up around their ears and tuck their head down? That's a classic defensive posture. When you see that, you know you've hit a nerve. Think about this. Manipulators thrive on control and drama. Do you think they maintain healthy, long-term friendships? Not likely. Take a good look at their social circle. Are their friends local, or are they all long-distance or online? Do they have any long-term relationships, or is it a revolving door of people they've burned? Manipulators often have a history of broken friendships and strained family ties. They might even badmouth their friends and family to you, trying to gain your sympathy. Don't fall for it. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, and they're not lying. When someone's lying or manipulating, their blink rate changes. If they're stressed, they'll blink rapidly, upwards of 75 times a minute. But here's the kicker: psychopaths. When they're manipulating, they'll barely blink at all. It's creepy, but it's a telltale sign. Also, listen to how they tell stories. Do they use lots of pronouns, connecting emotionally? Or is it all a cold, hard chronology of facts? Manipulators often distance themselves from their lies by using fewer personal pronouns and sticking to a strict timeline. Manipulators are masters of emotional warfare. They use fear, obligation, and guilt, fog, to cloud your judgment and control your actions. They'll make you feel like you owe them something, or that you're a bad person if you don't do what they want. They're also experts at playing the victim, seeking your sympathy and validation. Remember, manipulators crave control, acceptance, validation, and attention, CAVA. They'll use any tactic to get it, including scarcity tactics like pressuring you to make quick decisions. Don't let them rush you. Here's where we turn the tables. You want to know if someone's manipulative? Use what I call punishment questions. Ask them something like, what should happen to someone who manipulates others? A manipulator will minimize the behavior, make excuses, or even try to justify it. Another trick, casually bring up the topic of narcissism. See how they react. Do they get defensive? Do they change the subject? Or do they engage in a genuine conversation? And here's my favorite. Look them straight in the eye and ask, are you authentic? A manipulator will answer too quickly without hesitation. They can't help themselves. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again, trust your gut. If you walk away from a conversation feeling amazing on cloud 9, but then a few hours later you crash and feel awful, that's a red flag. Don't ignore those feelings. You are not imagining things. Manipulators are everywhere, but now you have the tools to spot them and outsmart them. Remember, knowledge is power. Protect yourself, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to walk away from toxic people. And most importantly, never let anyone dim your shine. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever encountered a manipulator? What tactics did they use? Share your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on psychology and self-defense.